2.
Hi.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Rez Hockey. This is episode 119. 119. My name is Trev, and with me as always is the Chief. What's up, Chief?
Oh, I gotta practice a new pregame ritual, I guess. I'm doing good though, otherwise.
Yeah, it hasn't been working the last two games.
So
What should you switch up, change up? What are you gonna do
um
different for game 3?
I might get a hair trim tomorrow.
Do you
Yeah. Something's gotta give, man.
bring back the 80s hairdo?
Oh yeah.
You should. I wish I wish I could rock it, but my hair's so like flat, like
Oh
pretty
yeah.
flat and plain. It has no curl or whatsoever, and I would totally rock it if I had curly hair.
Yeah, you would.
I should get a perm. Bring back the perm, man.
Bring back the
Bring back the perm. Like,
Oh my God. I'd pay to see that though.
do they? How long does it takes long for a perm, eh? Like, you need long
I don't know.
hair.
Yeah, you need probably a good maybe 4 or 5 inches hair. Like I don't know.
Jeez,
Like
that's
and then they
long.
sit there for like maybe a couple hours. I don't know how long it takes.
Yeah, that's too long for me. So, yeah, welcome to the show.
Yes.
Um, this week for our guests for
Plural.
episode one, yeah, guests for episode 119. They're former guests of the show, but they all wanted to come all at once. I mean,
Yeah.
not all at once, but they wanted to come on the show together, all
Yeah.
three of them. They're best of friends, and we totally agreed, and we but it was hard to plan because one's a coach, one's a player, and one's busy playing senior hockey in Rez tourney. So it was
Yeah.
kind of hard during the winter to plan this episode, to plan this interview, but finally we got it done.
Yeah.
So it was fun talking to these guys and just listening to them. But yeah, our guest for this week is Judd Blackwater, Wacey Rabbit, and Colton Yellowhorn.
Yep.
So the three uh the three legends, the three musketeers.
Yeah.
What else can you say? The three amigos.
The tree amigos.
What else is there? That's a three. Um, I don't know. That's all I could think about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome sitting around with them, and just it was funny before we started recording, just the way they were acting, and just a lot of jokes we had, and a lot of good laughs. So it was cool. So stay around for that part of the show
Yeah.
in a bit. Shout outs. I just want to give a shout out to my hat, Whitefish Flyers.
Ooh.
Curtis Watney gave us this hat at the Freddy, so I was like,
Yeah.
well, might as well rep it this week for this week's episode. So I like it. Like
Hmm.
if you're gonna go hunting, this is the perfect hat, right?
Yeah.
So, and of course, I'm wearing my Eagle Lake Chiefs. I don't know if that's good to wear on the show with the that the boys are on, because Eagle Lake did beat Kainai at the Freddy. So now I'm just covering the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a really good interview. It's always a blast talking with the boys. So it was really fun interview. Shout outs. Do you have any shout outs for episode 119?
No, I do not.
Not me either. Um, okay, let's get to Stanley Cup playoffs.
Oh. I knew you were gonna
Um, Oilers lost was it 3-1? Or
4-1, I think.
4-1
Yeah.
to the Florida Panthers to go down 2-zip. Um, as an Oilers fan, how are you feeling today?
I I'm feeling somber. I guess that's the word I'm looking for.
Have you given up hope?
I have not given up hope.
No?
No.
I would if I was down 2-zip.
I would. No.
No. Did you
I'm
watch the
I'm
whole game or did you just quit watching? Like
yeah, no, we watched the whole game.
it was I watched the whole game too, and I was surprised that they pulled the goalie with 5 minutes left.
Mm,
And well, McDavid did have that semi breakaway, but the Chuck kind
yeah.
of played it really good in the
Yeah.
stick position, right? Not to get a penalty shot.
Hmm.
But yeah, where are your big guns?
Where are they? They seem to have vanished for now.
So how many goals have they scored in the last 3 games? Not much, eh? They got
Not
shut
very
out.
many. No.
So 1 goal in 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts. So there's no game tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and there's a game Thursday. There was no game today, Tuesday, but that must be hard on the body, right? From
Yeah.
the plane, Florida, travel all the way to Edmonton,
What did they say? 4,500 miles or 4,500 kilometers?
kilometers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a long ways. I mean, today would probably be a travel day. Tomorrow, travel day and just rest.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, light practice, then back at it at thir
Yeah.
on Thursday. So,
Thursday night. Yeah.
what if they lose on
Thursday night.
Thursday night? Are they
I
done?
I will still hope.
So, I think Florida has to win one of them, one of
Yeah.
game 3 or 4 to really put it away. So, it's it's been really good. I've been enjoying it. Like
Mhm.
Florida's Florida should is playing the way the Winnipeg Jets should have been playing when
Yeah.
Maurice was coach, right?
Yeah.
But those guys just weren't buying in, like
No.
Sheffley and Wheeler. But now you have Barkov.
Yeah.
That hit
Barkov.
on
Maybe.
Draisaitl. That hit on Draisaitl, was that a dirty hit
I'm
on
gonna say no.
Barkov? He
It looked
left
like
his feet and he elbowed him.
I don't know what you're talking. I didn't. You and I probably have different camera angles, so I didn't see any of that.
Yeah, that should be at least a 1 game suspension. A headshot, especially with Barkov not returning.
Mm.
I say that's
How about that dive that resulted in that 5 minute power play?
no, that wasn't a dive. That guy need
Oh,
him.
and then he miraculously returned the next shift,
Hockey
right?
players are strong, I
Oh,
guess. Some players.
yeah,
But yeah, I would have gave it maybe a 2 the most,
yeah,
but it wasn't. Well, he didn't really. I don't know. It's hard. I'd hate to be a ref.
yeah. See, I've always I watched. I can't remember what it was. Like Don Cherry, like 3 or 4, and he said players get hurt like that when they try to move out of the way
Yeah, true.
because your upper body will move first, and then your legs will move lastly. It just stand up to him or shoulder to shoulder or just get hit. You're gonna get the wind knocked out, but you won't get a knee on knee. You won't break your knees.
It's like that when players try to duck down when you hit them.
Yeah.
Like when you get hit, it's gonna hurt more, right?
Mhm.
Because like if you just brace yourself and take the hit
Yeah.
against the boards, it's not gonna
Mhm.
hurt. But when you duck and you're gonna get a knee to the head or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, um, but yeah, I think that hit that knee would have been was only a 2 minute minor because he did come back,
Yeah.
and the dry saddle should be a suspension. So that's me as a non Edmonton Oilers fan. So, but do you think they really can come back though, or is
I th
Bobrovsky too good? And
I think they can come back.
that Aaron Ekblad, that defenseman, is playing really
Mhm.
good. I didn't know he was that good. He's the big shutdown guy now for
Yeah.
Florida. Like they were calling him a first overall bust because he wasn't. They said he had like he never reached his potential that
Yeah.
he could have, but he's playing really good, man. He's no Yale Nakapov, no.
No.
Imagine how like if they would have picked someone else in that first overall pick instead of him, like how good would the Oilers be? Like how much better?
Do you remember at all who was second pick or third pick?
No, I
I don't
can't.
know.
Okay, I'm gonna nail Yak. Okay, I'm gonna search him on the Google 2012 NHL draft. The second overall pick was Ryan Murray, defenseman for Columbus. He
Oh.
didn't have much of a career either. Number three was Alex
Galchenyuk.
Galchenyuk
He was well known within the Phoenix community.
in with the police know him pretty
Yeah.
good.
Griffin
Um,
Reinhart.
he was the
Yeah.
worst playoff performer for the Toronto Maple Leafs during that bubble playoffs. Remember he tried to pass the puck on the blue line like a backhand no look pass, and that's when the Leafs, I mean Montreal came down with on a 2-0 breakaway in overtime.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and they scored. Number four with Griffin Reinhardt from New York Islanders. He didn't have much of a career too. Number five, Morgan Riley.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a defenseman.
Yeah, so he would have been. But as for like goal scoring, there's no like Trouba was at number nine, Matt
Yeah.
Dumba 7. Forsberg, Philippe Forsberg at 11. I think he would have been like he's really good for Nashville.
Yeah.
Cody Ceci was 15th overall. Holy geez, by Ottawa. Tim Wilson was 16. This is a like a I mean, kind of a weak draft. Tanner Pearson. Yeah, this wasn't much. Jake McCabe,
Yeah.
44th, plays for Toronto. Yeah, like it wasn't this wasn't a deep draft. So who else would they didn't really have much options to pick. I mean, the top
Oh,
five teams. Yakupov. Everyone thought he was going to be the hero when he scored that one game winner against
oh,
LA
yeah.
Kings, right?
Yeah. Then he pulled a Theron Fleury move
Yeah,
on the ice.
that's
Yeah.
pretty ballsy.
Yeah.
But big game,
Big
game
game.
three on Thursday.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't win. There was a couple good draws on social medias, like on Instagram. I can't remember who. If you like, the way they do is like the post, share it, and tag three friends and or
Yeah.
whatever. Did you do? I tagged you, didn't I?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. Was that M30 Athletics sponsored that contest, that one
No,
contest?
that's not that one. Had one where they gave away one ticket,
Oh, okay.
but the other one gave away two tickets. I think that M30's tomorrow,
Oh,
Wednesday afternoon. So if you won that one ticket, if you won the contest, what would you do with that one ticket?
I'd go.
Would you?
Yeah.
I have you ever been to an NHL hockey game by yourself?
No, actually.
No. I went to one. I went to Toronto in Nashville in Toronto by myself, and I liked it. It was you don't have people yapping at you. Give me the popcorn. Buy me this. Buy me that. So what just happened? So
Yeah.
it was pretty I liked it. So
Well, those
uh
fans and when we sat next to in Phoenix, they
oh
no
my
clue what
God.
that was annoying.
And they were so loud and yelling. And like
Yeah.
I know it's a small rink, but they can't hear you. It's like what do you think is the percentage of NHL players hearing fans when they yell? Like
Probably.
slim to none,
Mhm.
right?
Probably slim to none, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. When I when I go to a game, I'll cheer when they score, but I
Yeah.
won't yell at someone specifically. Like I won't say, hey McDavid, you bum, get off the ice, or
Yeah.
hey Draddle, you freaking can't even shoot the puck in the ocean. Something like that. Like there's no
Yeah.
point of yelling at someone specific
No.
because they can't hear you. It- So it's always funny when people try to yell and but they can't hear. But yeah, I don't know. I think I would sell it.
Really, eh?
I would sell it. I mean, tickets are going like crazy high
They're
prices, right?
five
NHL
five
finals.
grand. Yeah. They're 5 grand, 6 grand per
S-
ticket.
I would sell it at 2 grand. You make 2 grand profit because you didn't buy the ticket. You want it, so it's
I
given
wouldn't.
to you.
I would face value.
How
Same
much is
price as I same price as I paid for in game one against LA. $300.
that's not bad. I don't think it's $300.
No, the same ticket that I paid for,
Oh,
the same price. I mean,
what's a good resale ticket thing on the World Wide Web? StubHub?
I'll go StubHub.
Okay.
What do I have?
Okay, StubHub Canada. So I'm looking for uh, Edmonton Oilers game 3 on June 13.
June 13th.
Okay. 2 tickets. Okay, let's continue. Okay, section 102, right behind the Oilers bench. $2,500 for section 102, row 16. 2,560
Yeah.
bucks. Holy jeez. Okay, let's go. Like, I never been to the new arena in Edmonton. Is it high on like the higher level, the upper level? Is it
Yeah, it's pretty high. It's pretty high up there.
okay? Section 203, row 16. No, sorry, 203, row 5, $1,239.
Quite a bit.
Jeez. Okay. Behind the opposing goalie in section 110, row 21, 1,300 bucks. Holy jeez. That's probably like 1/3 of your paycheck though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would sell it. I mean, or I would donate it. But if you donate it, it's hard because like who maybe give it to your buddy Superfan Magoo.
Yeah.
Do you think he has season tickets?
I think he has season tickets.
I seen his wife, I can't remember her name, but she has like an ad on TikTok now for a resale company like StubHub.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she's making some extra money promoting this resale ticket company for the Stanley Cup Finals, which is good for her. But would you sit beside Superfan Magoo for a whole game?
You know what? I'd say yeah, because he doesn't really sit down in one section. He's all over the place.
Is he like
Eh, I think
Dancing
he,
Gabe for
I think
Winnipeg?
he, I think he's like dancing Gabe. He'll venture in the arena, and I think the arena staff just let him because of who he is and what he does. Gets them fired up.
And I noticed like Oilers, there's so many drums now.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, good for him. Superfan Magoo. Superman Magoo. He's ever watch his TikToks?
No.
No, watch some of his TikToks. He's just full of energy. So good for him.
Yeah.
He's a loyal Edmonton Oilers fan. I want to see if they lose. I want him to make a video and just like a sad video.
I'll make a sad video. Never mind.
You should do a video like on La Bamba when Bob is over a
No.
bridge and he goes, Richie, and you just do that and go, Oilers.
Connor. Oilers. Yeah, I'll go Oilers.
Yeah,
I'll get someone to film me on the deck looking up and like, no.
you should do it. I would laugh. I would totally
I
laugh at
know
that one.
you.
Or get a TV and throw it outside.
Get one of those old go to the dump, like a TV that's already been broken, and just make believe that I broke it with a bat or something. Film me. Damn
That's what I tried
Oilers.
to do with the when the Leafs lost, but I couldn't find a TV.
Oh yeah. I wonder if the city Kenora would let me do that. Just grab one of those old TVs and just
Well,
let me film it, break it. Like if I ask them, can I do this and as a video spoof?
yeah.
I wonder if they do that.
Just go on Facebook. Like, does anyone have a broken TV? I'm sure there's a lot of
Yeah.
people have broken TVs. Just get an old big tube TV, 50 pound, 50 pound, 20-inch TV.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good to see that the Oilers fans like in that one square downtown by the arena,
Ice District.
Ice District, that they're not going crazy. They're not like they're not breaking private
Yeah.
property. They're not breaking windows. Because is that a business section? Like
Yeah,
they're
there's some restaurants in there and some
oh,
retail shops.
like we drove by the arena when I was there last week, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like, do you think Oiler fans will go crazy if they lose?
I think they go crazy if they win in a good way.
Will
Like
they?
they'll be marching, they'll be screaming, but they won't be breaking property.
They're not
But
like
I
Vancouver fans.
no, they're not gonna be like Vancouver fans. They're gonna if they lose, they'll be bummed out, blame everything, but they won't cause riots or anything like that.
So next week they could be, and the Stanley Cup Finals could be done,
Yeah.
right?
Could be
Friday,
done could be done on the
Thursday.
weekend.
Ooh, so
Yeah.
episode 120, we could be talking about the Stanley Cup champions, Florida Panthers. Maybe.
Or we could be talking about the series being tied to all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Who knows?
Hmm.
Will
It's
Mc
playoff hockey, man.
will
Stranger
McJesus deliver and save the Oilers?
because do you remember was it Anaheim? Came back from down 0 games to 3 against the Sharks
Yeah.
and then up winning the series. You know who's coaching the Sharks? Todd McClellan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it was Anaheim. Might have been LA.
I think it was LA,
Mm,
and they went on to win the cup, I
yeah.
think. Yeah. So who knows? Hockey's a big question mark. You never
Yeah.
know who's gonna win on what given night, and it's a long ways. Florida has a long ways to go. So can't wait to watch. I always
Yeah.
want to text you and bug you during the games just to rub it in your face,
I
but
know.
I just let you be. So I don't want to rub it in too much and just salt on the wound, I guess you
It's
could
the
say, right?
wound. Yeah. Salt and vinegar on the wound.
Hmm. If uh if Florida goes up 3-0 on Thursday, we gotta go to a public place and go watch game four.
Oh, maybe.
Will you cry in a public space, public
If it,
area in a
4 games to
restaurant?
nothing, no. Losing 7, yeah.
So if they lose 4-0, you won't get as emotional compared to losing in game seven.
Yeah. Because in game 7, you have a chance to actually win the cup to hoist it.
Yeah, true, right?
Yeah.
Either way, I just want to see you cry
Yeah, I know.
and just laugh at you. There for support. Uh, okay, let's go
All
to our
right.
interview with Black and Yellow and the Toe Dragon. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go.
Uh,
Hi.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 119. We have three special guests this week for this week's show. All three are former guests, and they messaged me and they said, "Why don't we get the three of us on the show and just take it over?" So we're more than happy to welcome back the three following players: Colton Yellowhorn, Judd Blackwater, and Wacey Rabbit. Welcome back to the show, boys.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us back. It's always a good time chatting with you guys.
Thanks for having us, as usual.
Unfortunately, there's three stooges here, Judd, Yellow, and Bush, who are Edmonton Oilers fans. What do you guys think of Game 1 and what's going to happen the rest of the series?
I didn't get a chance to watch much of Game 1. I was playing a golf tournament and had to drive. I was on the road during the game, but from what I saw, Edmonton sounded like they outplayed them. Bobble played pretty good, stood on his head. So I'm a little positive going into Game 2. We'll see here, a couple hours.
Yeah, no, I think Oilers are looking to win it in 6. That's my prediction still.
That's what I thought. 6 games. Well, yeah, you watch.
Shit,
had
we're
their
not
sh-
5 games.
They had their chances. Like, what's that called? A gentleman's sweep, they call it. And so now the Oilers will win 4 straight.
Yeah, they did it against 3 straight against Dallas.
Yeah.
They went down and then we woke up the monster and he played unreal again.
Yeah.
Who's the monster?
Yeah,
Abel.
who is the monster?
Abel, come on.
Desharnais?
Yeah.
The Nuge, that guy's a stud.
Nuge is playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
Or I
I
thought
love
you were
it.
calling Nurse the monster.
That guy's gonna have a good game tonight. You just watch.
Well, it can't get any worse. So.
What about there's some rumblings about possibly Jack Campbell being a backup? Would you guys agree with that one?
I think they're just
Where did
rumblings.
you hear that? Yeah.
Where are you getting that news from?
Okay, serious
Fox,
question.
Fox News.
Judd, when did you start becoming an Oilers fan? You can't say since birth. They were not good in the 90s. They were not good in the early 2000s.
No, I was born in '87. They were pretty good around that time, I think.
I said the 90s, but I said the 90s.
No.
You guys
Honestly,
like to talk about the 80s.
yeah.
The 90s.
No, I don't really have a favorite team. It's like McDavid, when McDavid came in the league, 2016, 2017. He's fun to watch. And
I was there in Game 6 when he scored that power play goal, and I was like right in that section. I wasn't allowed to cheer. Either team had to wear neutral colors, but I can't believe like the way his hands and the way he moves, and just to elevate that to the back of the net. That's like circa 2022 Judd Blackwater. Like,
yeah, right.
on the rec tour, that's guaranteed back bar.
No, I think he's the best player to ever play the game.
Ever?
Yeah. Obviously Gretzky has 3,000 points. It's ridiculous. He has more points he has more assists than anyone has points. So obviously, he's a great player, but McDavid, the way the things he does, it's like his mind moves slower. It's so fun to watch.
So you guys, what about you then, Yellow? Have you always been an Oilers fan your whole entire life?
Yeah, man. Pretty well. I grew up liking the Philadelphia Flyers a lot because my buddy's dad was a huge Flyers fan. But then the Edmonton Oilers invited me to training camp in 2004. So ever since then, it's kind of been my team ever since they gave me a chance to go to camp and stuff like that. So.
Why is there a lot of Southern Alberta guys, Oiler fans? Like you would think there would be Flame fans, but they're all Oiler fans. Well, most of them.
The Flames fans are all kind of weirdos, right? They just jump
Let
on
me
the ship.
talk on behalf of my franchise, and I'll let you. We gave you time to talk about the Oilers.
All right, let's hear it.
So true red, yellow, and white Flames fans. Obviously, we know we haven't been good as of late. We had the 04 run. We had the cup in the 80s, just like the Oilers. We're still hanging on to that. But there's no trampolines in Calgary, right? We're not jumping from bandwagon to bandwagon. We stick to we're true, and we ride shotgun whether they're good or bad. And when they win the Stanley Cup, in Conroy and Iggy, we trust. You guys are not allowed to come to any games in our new arena. You're not allowed to march down Red Mile.
I'm coming to that new arena. I'm coming to that new arena.
It's gonna be sick.
It is gonna be sick.
Yeah, but you guys are gonna make playoffs for probably another 10 years now. Rebuilding again.
Yeah, but we'll always be so excited at the end of June for our top 10 draft pick, right?
Yeah.
The Oilers know about that. See? Everybody gets their day in the sun.
The decade of darkness is what Wacey's referring to.
Maybe they'll land McKenna.
Yeah, that'd be nice. McKenna, that kid he's really good. Like
I haven't got a chance to see him play, but I heard he's amazing.
He's legit. He's comparable to Bedard.
Really?
No, he doesn't have the shot as Bedard, but the way he takes over games, it's Bedard-ish.
Oh man.
Well, Wace, how do you feel with Sportsnet still playing that Martin Gilina missed goal?
It wasn't a missed goal though.
Well,
Yeah, if they had the camera angles now, we'd be
Stanley Cup champs.
We wouldn't be as sore that the Oilers were in the finals right now. That'd be like I don't know. It was 2004. The camera angles weren't bad, right? But I don't know what the rules were then to like if it's in the if there's a goal that's like if the play's still going on, it goes to the war room in Toronto and they let the play go on and then they blow the whistle if it is, right? So that's what would have happened.
But the puck has to completely cross the goal line, and
in that angle, it shows that it completely crossed.
You could, of course, the puck was in the air. You see white. You need an overhead angle. I don't know about that.
That's what I mean. If it was,
I'm still skeptical.
I'd be having my replica ring, shirts off for Kiprusoff. My tarps would have been off when I was 17. Just heel toeing around Red Mile, and I don't get that satisfaction.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Okay, for you Oilers fans, if the Oilers win this Stanley Cup, are you guys gonna get replica rings? Because when I went to Vegas, the Golden Knights game, they had like different levels of replica rings. Like you can get the cheap one for $50 American, then you can go up to like the authentic one for like $5,000.
I'll get a tattoo.
I'm not that big of a fan to go out and get a replica ring, but that's pretty funny.
Bush would for sure.
Absolutely, I would. Yeah.
But you have like a $250 jersey on.
I know, but this jersey is sick. I got invited to a game one night, and I was like, I'm gonna splurge a little.
I saw that the clip that Courtney put on Instagram. You and Dudas were just high-fiving and hugging each other. One clip.
If you haven't been to a playoff Oilers game in that atmosphere, it's something else. It's insane. So you can't really help yourself and get a little excited.
Do you think it's the best crowd in the NHL right now is Edmonton Oilers?
Yeah, it's definitely better than Florida's. But I don't know. I've been to too many other games, but like what I saw was pretty crazy. So
that game 6, when there was 3 minutes left and they all stood up and it was like a high pitch. I've never heard that in like an NHL game. And it was like
great.
It was crazy.
That's how I scream. Yeah, I do.
What about our friend? Would you guys ever dress up like our buddy Superfan Magoo? Would you guys ever try to dress up like him?
Oh.
No, I don't think
I could. I
don't think I could ever do that.
Brave enough to do that. But
tell you what,
he gets the crowd fired up. That's good. Good on him.
He does, yeah.
If the Flames make the finals one time, I'll dress up like a Superfan. But not like Magoo, but I'll have my own. I'll think of something. I got time to think of something.
Yeah, you got like 5 to 10 to think about that one. If the Leafs ever made the finals, I would totally dress up like a Superfan Magoo level type, face paint and everything, hand drum.
That's good. You don't have to worry about that.
Shots fired.
If the
What about
Oilers
your
would
Wacey?
win, who would win the Conn Smythe?
McDavid.
Connor.
Yeah, you got to give it to him.
Connor Brown?
Yeah.
I'd give it to Nuge.
Draisaitl too. Draisaitl's in the mix. But
I think for the legacy alone, I think they'd probably award it just to McDavid. But you're right. I think Leon's right up there, though.
he's so good too.
Yeah.
Watching him play. Yeah.
They'd have to give it to McDavid, I think. That's the only option, I think, really.
I think even if the Oilers win, they would give it to Bobrovsky. Just to piss off the
I don't know,
Oilers
man.
fans.
He is
That's been done before, right?
Yeah.
Jaguar when
The year?
Yeah, when they played, I forget who they played in the final. They lost. He was with Anaheim.
Okay.
He had, lights out. And
New Jersey?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
Like 02 then, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Even Reggie Leach, he won it back in the 70s when the Flyers
Right.
lost.
Yeah. That's unreal. Probably not a lot of times though, huh?
Hextall, when they lost to the Oilers, the Flyers, I think it was only 3 times.
That'd be a good
And-
trivia, like a bar trivia.
Would
Yeah.
be, yeah. I know that one. So Hextall won it when they played against Gretzky?
Yeah.
Wow. That's huge.
They go into Game 7. They end up and Edmonton ended up winning maybe 4-1 or 3-1. But I guess Hexall was just sick back there.
Did you
And
guys
psych-
ever
like,
play
oh.
against a goalie like Hextall, someone who would just give you a good two-hander skating by or in front of the net?
I
No,
don't think.
I've never-
Oh, what's wrong, Yellow? You look
Oh no, I was just checking my
checking your stocks?
check. Oh,
Refresh.
Yeah. Crypto's up
Shut
$50. Okay, I got a couple questions. Who's the best / worst out of you three? Who's the best cook and the worst cook?
I don't cook, so I'll take I don't. I have a very basic menu, and they're my wife does all the cooking.
I don't know. I okay, so I'd say I'm a pretty good cook. Throughout the years, over in Europe, you got a lot of time on your hands, so cooking dinner is a big thing for me, just to kill an hour or two of my day. Prepping meals and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd probably give it to Yellow. I'm not much of a cook. I can dabble, but I like
So
my-
when you
a lot of things.
when you played in Romania this past season, what was the big meals over there, like pregame meals and whatnot?
They fed us. We got lunch, so I usually just eat that, and then something pretty simple, either chicken, is either chicken and rice, or whip up some eggs. I would even eat sometimes, but I'm pretty basic. I'm not too picky, but I'm not much of a cook, kind of. Yeah, put that on Courtney too.
Who's the best golfer and worst golfer?
I'd probably give that Blackie the best, and I'd definitely give Wacey probably the worst.
But I try really hard though, and that's all that matters. No, Judd's world renowned, probably one of the best golfers I've ever seen. I have a story. Do you remember at that WHL alumni? We were at the driving range, and this is the first time I've ever golfed with Judd. There was the guy that picks up the cart that picks up the balls.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna hit this guy, and he was probably almost 300 feet away, and he pegged him 2 or 3 times. I'm like, I have that accuracy. I was like, okay, I'm not.
It shows how much Wacey plays golf. He's using feet instead of yards.
Is it yards?
It's yards.
It's yards. Yeah.
We say in the golf world, yards. Yeah.
I'm a big tennis guy, right? So
Are you picket ball now?
pickleball, yeah.
Pickleball, yeah, that looks pretty fun.
I've never played it.
Me neither. Looks fun though.
What about who's the best and worst for planning activities like a golf outing or just
Oh,
plans that meet up and
I'm the
stuff like
worst
that?
for sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not very good at it either. I think Wace is more the planner in our group.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
He's got it all figured out.
I need
I
to
just
know.
complain.
Like I get like anxious if I don't know what's going on at least 48 hours ahead. So like our team, when we've been planning to go to Freddie the last 3 years, I've been messaging them in like November. Like, are you guys going? And then I'll be with Darnell and we'll be back and forth. So I like to be prepared. That's my thing. I like
Hey,
to
you
be
guys did a hell of a job this year. Kudos. Yeah.
What about who's the most forgetful out of your three when you guys have plans?
I'd say Blackie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tends to forget a lot of things. You know?
A lot of
And he's
conkeys. You forget stuff.
always
Well, it's not that he's forgetful. He shows up like last minute,
Yeah.
right? So that's part of it.
all
I don't like to sit there and think too much. I get, it's right down to business. Put on my gear and get out there.
But even when we go golfing, like he's always like, if he's at 10 o'clock, he shows at like 9:59. Like it's crazy. I get anxiety for him. We're gonna miss our team.
Running on Indian time. They can't.
Yeah, that's what Wacey said before you guys came on, that you guys are the worst for running on Indian time.
Actually, Yellow's pretty good. He likes to get there
I think I'm
early,
getting better.
hit the road extra early so he can drive his speed limit, and then we just get there, do our thing.
It's speed limit.
Drive like an old lady.
What, you drive really slow or what? What's behind that?
No, I'm just cautious. I'm a cautious driver, you know. I want to get there in one piece.
So what the speed limit's what usually 110 in Saskatchewan and Alberta. What do you go, like 90?
115.
That's not bad.
That's pretty fast. I go 110. I'll go 112.
112 on a single lane highway.
Not even double lane.
Double lane, huh? Right, yeah.
I got a ticket last or 2 weeks ago, so now I'm like extra cautious.
How much was your ticket?
192. I was going back from Calgary. Is that single lane between Kindersley and Saskatoon, and there's a bunch of towns there, and they change their speed limit. Sometimes it's 80, sometimes it's 100. But I was going one like 14 and like a 90. So the lady just got me there. It was 192.
That's not too bad. I
Yeah,
got
they
a
gotta
ticket.
let you slide for going that slow.
Hmm?
Like you're not even going that fast.
It was because it was like 18 over, and it was like the end of the month, so you know that they were looking to get their quota.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Stimulate the local economy.
Yeah. Numbers are low. You gotta get those monthly high numbers, right, guys? Okay, question I always wondered. This is for Blackie Judd. Bush has always been wondering about your breathing technique when you play.
Wasn't just me.
Mostly him. What's it behind? Like, what's your breathing technique? Like, how did you come up with that? And obviously it helps, right?
I never came up with it. I mean, I know Yellow knows too. When we were in Lethbridge when we were younger, we trained with Trevor Hardy, and he told us, kind of showed us these like breathing techniques. And I was doing it. I don't know. It just kind of helps me catch my breath, lower the heart rate a little, and calm things down when the situation is a little intense. So I think that's where I got it from.
Because we were watching one of your games and you were on the ice and Bush said, "Oh, look, Judd's breathing." I was like, "Of course he's breathing. What the hell?"
Just the way I said it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I just it's kind of a habit now. I don't. When I heard that, I'm like, Jesus, am I really? Is it really that like? Do I make it look like I'm
Yeah,
doing it.
we always wondered, like we noticed it right away. Just you breathe different compared to other players, and we just thought it was like this high tech breathing course you took or something.
Yeah, I learned it in the Navy. No, yeah, I just stuck with me for a long time, and it helps me slow my breathing a little, and when you get out of breath. So
How come Yellow doesn't breathe like that still then?
I don't know. You should ask him.
I don't know. Tired now. I don't have to be like that. No, I don't know. I just never don't skate. I don't skate as hard as Blocky does out there, right? I'm more of a floater out there, float around.
So you guys all played together with the Kainai Braves at the Freddy this past season. This past season, I mean last month. You guys made the Sunday, which is like which is huge, but unfortunately you guys didn't make it past Eagle Lake. How'd you guys feel playing in the Freddy for another year?
Well, there's a reason why I retired. I think it was during round like one of the overtimes. I laid down on the bench. Well, you can finish the story, Yellow.
Oh man, we were like on the ice for 3-on-3, and then like I look over and I was like trying to talk to Wacey since he wanted to go again. He was literally laying on the bench. I thought he was hurt, like blocked a shot or something. He's exhausted, I guess. Yeah, I was dying laughing on the bench. And,
all the boys are like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You guys want me to go?" They're like, "Yeah, keep playing." Because a couple times I stopped playing and I started coaching, and I was totally fine with that. I was like running the forward lines and making sure the right guys were going out. And then our captain Ira Winston, he's like, "Get up here, you're playing." And I was like, "Oh."
yeah, man, we were in that overtime. Me and Wacey we were sitting there trying to Blacky's trying to play the full 20 minutes. Me and Wacey are like arguing about trying to send the younger guys out for us because we're both dying on the bench there. I was like, no, send those young guys. That's why they're here.
Thank God we had the young legs. They carried us for sure.
For the first time I've in 3 years that I've been going to the Freddy, I saw something for the first time. I saw Yellow chirp during the intermission when he's standing between the benches. Is he much of a chirper, guys, when you guys play with him?
Not really.
I chirp both.
He doesn't chirp the other team. He chirps Blackie, and then Blackie chirps back, and then they go at it. And almost to a point where I had to go play D to get away from them. And then again, Winston, our captain, brings them back down. But they're pretty fierce. And no, I wouldn't say you chirp a lot. I mean,
Brother, like,
when I played, I chirped a lot. Like when playoffs and stuff, I chirp and stuff. Just get in the game. But recently, no, I don't. Not even much anymore. It's too much energy to chirp out there, and it's I don't have that like, and that's why I retired. I don't have that like fu attitude anymore. Where like I used to have that when I was younger. I've lost that the last 2 years of hockey, so that's not kind of new. I was done. I just didn't have that in me anymore.
So you guys are in your, I guess you can say late 30s now. You guys are going to be another 2-3 years and you guys are 40. Are you guys going to be playing old timers hockey?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm playing the Freddy, and that's about it now. I think that's probably the only tournament I'll keep playing in. But yeah, once I turn 40, I'm definitely not playing hockey.
Come on, it's fun, guys.
I chucked my gear right into the river as soon as I kept my skates because I still got to coach and go on the ice. But my core and my legs have never felt like that before, and I don't ever want to feel like that ever again. So I'm like retired.
Till next year.
I'm still recovering from Freddy. That Sunday was pretty hard. So who knows? Who knows how it goes in the next couple of years?
So, like, how do you did you guys feel your age, knowing like guys like Luke and Sash and all the young guys just were still pretty energized on Sunday after all your overtime games?
Yeah, no,
sorry.
that one line we had, they like that Lucas and that line, and Trigby and Easton. That line was huge for us. They have so much energy. Those three, I don't know where they get it, but they're always on. They're out there banging and skating hard, and like And having that kind of gives us like a little more energy too, because we like right as the older guys, we want to be the role models and we got to play harder too. So we take a lot of onus in that. But yeah, no, those young guys, they really help, and you need young guys in Freddie now to play that 4 games on Sunday to win it. Like you have to have young players.
Who were some of the best players you guys played against at the Freddie? I mean, there are so many good players nowadays in the Freddie, and there's such a long list. So who are some players that come to mind when you with the guys that you played against last month?
I thought the goalie from Whitefish was amazing.
Wacey, he's a Red Deer goalie. He's legit.
He was really good. We must put 40 or 50 on him.
We put up 50 shots for sure on him. He
scored
3 goals or 2 goals.
Yeah, and one was a deflection.
Yeah.
He was really good. Owen Hedrick, he's a really good D-man. Wow.
Yeah, he gets floats on the ice. Like his stick is so good. His first pass is just elite. There's a reason why he's in the American League. Fids is always really good. He reminds me of Judd, man.
I say Fids, yeah.
Fiddler with Round Lake, like he just has his engine, it goes nonstop, and he's been retired and he keeps himself in great shape. Like he blocks shots, he takes face offs. I just like a guy like that like I tip my hat to guys like our age that keep themselves in shape like that. It's unlike our rival Oilers guy down in the bottom left corner.
Yeah, no more team cheekbones anymore now,
So what are you up to nowadays, guys? Do you guys have any summer plans?
Myself, maybe just trying to rodeo a bit here and stuff. And then I started a job at the new group home in Brockett here, just helping out with kids and stuff. So just trying to stay busy there, and just doing some rodeo, maybe go visit like Blackie. He lives in Edmonton now, so make some trips up there to hang out with him, go play golf up there with him and Jess. But yeah, no, just trying to stay busy, and almost haying season now too. So
How about you other guys?
No, not much for me. Just like Yellow said, lots of golf, lots of time with the family, a little bit of training, and then there's still some hockey tournaments coming up here. So, looking forward to a couple of those before the summer ends.
For myself, I got the NHL draft at the end of the month. We're going there. It's in Vegas at the Sphere. There's the NHL Coaches Conference, so I'll be attending that. Like just hockey camps. There's some things here in Saskatoon that I'll be doing, and then kind of middle of July we're right back into it again. We're planning our season, our schedule, who's coming to camp, what our roster is going to look like, and such a quick turnaround that we need to have all our ducks in a row so that as soon as training camp hits, we're like, it's just our head coach is good about that. He runs a well-oiled machine.
Oh, we lost Yellow. He must have
windy Wi-Fi where he's at.
His Starlink must have went out. So Blackie, are you going to be playing in that River Cree tournament in July?
Yeah, it started July. Yeah,
that's
be a fun one.
That's a big one. It's like open, and first place is 25 grand, which is quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
Did anyone ask you to play yet?
Yes. My buddy's putting up a team. Just kind of local guys around here, and he's trying to find some more. But once I know more, then I could let you know, but I don't know the full details of the whole thing.
Oh, we had him.
Oh, there
he is.
There he isn't.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, sorry, boy. Sorry about that.
No worries. So how often do you guys you guys are 3 best friends? How often do you guys text each other and just what's the word? Just chirp each other?
We actually don't text each other that much. Like, once in a while we'll text, maybe probably once or twice a week we'll stay in contact, but like more towards like the terms or stuff. We'll stay more in contact when it comes to things like that. But for the most part, yeah, we're kind of
Really?
kind
Me and Wacey text every day.
Yeah, you're not in that group chat?
no. I need a break from these guys. You know, so like
Okay.
sometimes I'm going off, block their numbers for a week or two, and then
Yeah.
we'll be besties.
Those breaks.
It's pretty
So-
easy to keep in touch now with social media. So
Yeah.
like, even if there's interaction, they're like, I can't remember the last time I like, unless it's like Yellow will call me every once in a while, but other than like my parents or family, everything just through social media now.
It is, yeah. It's a good thing and a bad thing, I think, eh? Like, especially with Facebook. I mean, Facebook can be such a pain in the ass sometimes. I know, Wacey, you don't have Facebook, but the other two, it's a lot of drama, more drama than like Instagram and Twitter, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
entertainment.
I think there's a lot of it could be a lot of negativity on Facebook. I find for myself, so sometimes you get stuck going down that rabbit hole. But you know, you just gotta try stay out of that stuff. So, but yeah, sometimes it's pretty entertaining. Sometimes though, you know.
What did you guys think of the meme that I made with the Kainai Braves logo?
I loved it.
I told you, I got some messages from like buddies that aren't even from Kainai, man. They're like, this is awesome. So it's pretty
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was a good one.
I'm trying to find the perfect one. I'm trying to find like a super Panthers fan and try to put Wacey's head on the guy's body and just since he's not but I can't find a picture of like a super fan from Florida. So once I find it,
I saw a really funny one from Smudge the Blades. It was with Kachuk. How'd it go? I forget how it went, but it was a little play on the Kachuk word, if you know what I mean.
yeah, Harlan has been on a roll lately with his memes.
Yeah, they're funny.
Usually like in the evenings when I'm not doing nothing, I usually just sit on my phone and try to make memes up too. Like Paula and I, we don't have kids. We have a dog, but I have a lot of free time on my hands. So I try to make memes. Like I make
Yeah.
good ones with Bush,
Yeah, he does.
but I'll find one for Wacey. Do you want a Florida one or an Edmonton Oilers one?
You can do a Florida. My so Kyle, that you had him as a guest.
Yeah.
Me and him are like huge Flames fans, and we refuse to cheer for the Oilers. So his thing is like finding a throwback. Like, so last series was the Stars, and before that was
Yeah.
like old players, and he'll post them and he'll tag me on Instagram, and I'll find a song, and then so it's go right now. It's Go Panthers. I think before that was Rhett Warner. I forget who today was. It was someone from like the 90s Panthers.
So do you guys know like Yellow and Blackie? Do you guys know the La Bamba song yet, or do you guys sing it out? Like, what's up with that?
No, I don't know. No, I don't say it. No, but you know, it's just play it though. As long as they keep winning, I don't mind hearing it.
I love that song.
Once the Oilers lose, though, sorry guys, you guys are
Aye.
gonna be more of a Bob than a Richie.
Yeah. Not my first or my last.
Yeah.
What about me?
Lubbock, Texas. You know what he's saying. Anything else, Bush? You want to ask these guys before we let them be?
I had lots of questions earlier. I'm just kind of lost in train of thought right now.
He's
Seriously,
when he sees Yellow, he's kind of starstruck. So
I am. I keep thinking that's a gateway towards being rip.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are they making a new season of Yellowstone?
Who knows?
I think so, because there was a writer's strike, right?
Yeah.
They did half of season 6, and then I know there's another half that's coming.
Yeah, so I don't know when it's coming, but yeah.
In 2 years.
It's been 2 years. Yeah, true.
That might be.
But I'm sure Yellow and Bush will be the first ones to know when that
Yeah.
season comes out because
Oh, what a show.
Trev, do you want to tell them our plan if we won Lotto Max
no, what's our plan again?
with our stacked old timers team?
Oh yeah, when we win Lotto Max, which is gonna be soon, we're gonna have a stacked team full of old timers, and you guys are more than welcome to come on our team.
$5,000.
We'll take you guys to bingo or something that old people do, and you can,
You
you
bring
can
that
play.
pound of bologna.
Yes. What'd you guys ever do with that bologna that we brought to your house?
We made some sandwiches, but like
Yeah.
that was how heavy was that thing?
That was
We
like
didn't-
5 pounds of bologna.
yeah, we didn't even get through. I think we made one sandwich with it. I think Ashley made some fry bread, and then we ate it, and then threw some cheese on there. But that was kind of it.
There
That was
some
like-
fresh chips in there too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we brought
on
chips.
there,
Yeah.
some lettuce on there, some mustard. It was
We went to a butchery, and that bologna cost us like $30.
Really?
the biggest waste of money.
Well, it was on Bush because he won 50-50 at the Freddy that day. So
Yeah, I won it was like $800 that day. And we went to pose and Gabe grabbed Trevor and said, "Hey, come here. You guys both got to do it." I'm like, "Okay." So we posed and smiled, and no sooner but like 20 minutes, Trev's phone blew up from Paul. I was like, "You won again?" Or I don't know what she was saying to you.
she got mad at me. Well, didn't okay. I guess she got mad at me, my wife, because she got mad at me for not telling her right away that I won 50-50. And I was like, it wasn't me. It was Bush. I was just standing in the picture.
But I will give you guys credit. You brought over some nice steaks, and Bush
Yeah.
took over the grill. That was a good dinner.
I don't know. I still talk to him about that, and I'm
Mhm.
still impressed that he made such a nice steak. Like I didn't know.
Yeah, you went to culinary school, right?
Yeah, I did go to culinary school. So, and Bush, I was surprised he makes a pretty mean steak. Yolo was invited, but he ditched town right away, so he missed out that barbecue.
Yeah, I was kind of rattled with the whole situation that happened still and all that, right? Like just wanted to get out of Saskatoon, get home and regroup.
Fair enough. I would totally feel the same about that. So, well, boys, thanks for coming on another episode, another beauty of a interview. We wish you guys a good summer, and may all your drives be straight and not slice them into the bush. And stay healthy, and hopefully we'll meet up one of these times.
I'll see you guys in August.
Yep.
What's August?
You coming to the hockey
Oh
school?
yeah, I'm going to Kyle's camp in Calgary. I'll be there in Sutna. Yeah, I'm bringing my grandson. So
Yeah. Yellow's still on the pending, waiting for him to. I don't know. I'm supposed to announce it, but he's a possible guest instructor. So you might get learning from the OG Toe Dragon.
yeah, Connor Roulette. When you gave me your stick, he said that you switched your blade and your flex. Like he knew right away.
Yeah, I was using like a P19 because he used to use like a jury curve.
Yeah.
And then a kid on our team, I just grabbed his stick and I liked it. And I think just because I'm getting heavier, in retirement, 85 flex isn't what it used to do for me. And then the 85's fine now. And I just push pucks in the corner, and every once in a while I got to dump it in during Freddie. But I might as well use a shovel, right? It doesn't really matter.
It gets worse with age. The ice just sounds like it's cracking, like as if there's a big dump truck on the ice or something. So get used to it. It only gets worse.
No.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on again, and keep in touch. And like I said, have a good summer and play lots of golf. And sorry, all your fans, but the Panthers are gonna win. And I say 5.
Cats in 5. Thanks for having us on.
Yep, we'll
Thank
see you guys
you,
again.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, see you.
Progress. Hi.
Hi.
I don't.
Oh yeah. It's always an honor to sit around
The boys.
The
I'm calling them the
boys,
boys.
man.
Yeah.
The boys. I mean,
Yeah.
these guys they have done so much for Indian hockey, especially like
Yeah.
Alberta, Saskatchewan, the Western provinces. I mean, you can't say enough good things about these guys. I mean, they're always willing to help. They helped us so much
Yeah.
with the show. They always willing to help. They are always saying yes to us when we ask, can you guys come on the show,
Yeah.
talk some hockey? And like Yellow and Wacey, it's their third time being on the show, and
Yep.
Juddy his second, and it's always good that they want to come back. I mean,
Yeah.
it was Yellow, it was Colton that said, let's have a show with all three of us.
That was
I
excellent.
said, yeah. I said, yeah, let's do it. And he's the one that set it up. And I just gave him the Zoom link, and he sent it to the boys. So it's
Yeah.
it shows you how much they're always willing to help us, and we're always appreciated, and we owe them so much for the support and the friendships that
Yeah.
we made with them. And so
Plus, we have it on recording that when the Lotto Max, when we have our stacked team, that they'll play.
yes.
Yep.
So we got 3 guys for our old timers team. So
Yeah.
all we have to do is pretty much pass them the puck, and we'll get a guaranteed assists.
And then line change.
Line change.
Yeah.
So it was good. Like we finally we finally asked Blackie about his breathing
Yeah.
technique, because for years we were always wondering,
Yeah.
like, what breathing technique did he learn? And it was pretty cool that he answered. And so
Yeah.
now we don't have to worry no more, Bush. He finally answered our question.
I tried to do that this hockey season, but my mouth guard almost popped out of my mouth.
It's just when I do that, it just looks dumb, because I got a chubby face and just looks like I'm just,
Yeah.
I don't know, eating something. So, but yeah, that was awesome interview, guys.
Yeah.
So they're great role models for the indigenous community, indigenous hockey community. So yeah, so I'm sure they'll be on the show in the future.
Yeah.
Like right. So
Talking about our first old timer win together
yes.
after we win a lot of matches.
Yes. Oh geez, 9:40. It's 9:41 right now, and I forgot to
know.
buy Tuesday's draw. What
not
is
gonna-
it? 40 million?
Something like that. It's enough to pay them to come play with us. Yeah.
I saw it too. Like I
Yeah.
went to Winnipeg for the afternoon for work, and it's like, I'll do it when I get home. I'll do it when I
Oh,
get
yeah.
home. But I
Plus,
forgot.
I will barbecue some steaks for everybody.
Yes. And bologna, I guess.
And some bologna sandwiches.
Bologna sandwiches with, what did Blackie say? He said
Chips.
chips and lettuce?
Yeah.
Okay. So anything for the boys.
Yeah.
With being an Edmonton Oilers fan, is the song La Bamba getting kind of annoying to you?
Nope. Nope. Not when I know what it stands for and the legacy behind it.
Yeah, do you think it was totally disrespectful when the Dallas Stars DJ or music guy played La Bamba after Dallas's win?
I think he was genuine in his apology. He did not know why Edmonton Oilers play that song about they didn't know the history of Joey Moss and Ben Stelter.
Yeah,
So-
and a lot of people ripped into him, and
Yeah.
I think he didn't know. Like he didn't really
Oh,
mean
for sure he didn't know.
disrespectful towards those individuals, but
So he went and they had a call to arms, and he made like a $10,000 donation or something on behalf of the organization for Ben Stelter Fund.
that's good.
Yeah, that's good. When he realized what the faux pas was and what all the hubbub and all the war cries behind why you play that song, it's so
You think the
He-
Oilers will always play that song in the playoffs?
I think so. I think they'll always remember Joey Moss and Ben Stelter and the super fans. Like what all the work that Joey Moss had with and the friendship that they had with Gretzky in the 80s and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. With that being said, I did some homework
I know you did.
for this week's Rez Hockey Top 5. I did my homework and I Googled it and I went to a lot of websites. And this week's Rez Hockey Top 5 is top 5 La Bamba quotes from the movie. And there's okay, I'll start from the bottom. Number 5 is from Richie. My mom reckons I'm going to be a star, and stars don't fall from the sky.
Oh,
So, I guess,
okay.
yeah, I don't know about that one. Because the rest is, I had to throw a Richie quote in there because
Yeah.
Richie's the main character. Number 4 is Bob. You always worry more about Richie. What about me? What about me? I know you don't give a goddamn about me. You had turned me in. You had me locked up. That's when Bob was getting mad at his mom.
Yeah.
When Richie was on tour and his mom said, I got enough to worry about Richie. Then Bob did his, what about me?
Yeah.
So that's a good one. Number 3 for Rez Hockey Top 5 La Bamba quotes. Another Bob quote. Come on, Rosie. Take a hit, man. Put a little muta in our love life. Oh, man. Imagine if super fan Magoo did that.
Oh, that'd be crossing the line, I think.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I'd laugh. Put a little muta. Number is another Bob quote. Number 2, show business. These look like shit. Even a monkey can draw better than this. That was probably one of my favorite quotes because that's when Richie and Bob were going downstairs in the basement, and his mom and Rosie were drawing posters for Richie's concert, and those posters looked like crap, and he had to redo all those posters because what he said. Okay, the number 1 quote for Rez Hockey Top 5 La Bamba quotes from the movie. It's again from Bob.
Oh
What's
boy.
there to say? It's not my first or my last.
We're not laughing at the situation. We're laughing at the way it's presented. Just the way he says that he's all cocky and he's just all.
So, yeah, that's our Rez Hockey Top 5 La Bamba movie quote. It's there was only one Richie quote and the rest are Bob.
Yeah.
So Bob makes the movie though.
He does. Yeah.
Come on, Rosie, take a hit, man. Put a little muta in our love life. I gotta say it with a Mexican accent. What's there to say? It's not my first or my last.
Oh my god.
That's a good one. Way to go, Bob. But yeah. Once the Oilers series is done against the Panthers, I hope there's no more La Bamba movie quotes or like anything Richie Valens. Did you ever see pictures of Richie Valens? Google it right now.
I have.
Why does he look like he was 17 when he passed away? Like, why does he look so old?
I don't know.
He looks like he's your age. Just old. I mean, like, did that generation from like the 50s have like older looking teenagers compared to like today? I mean, the guy looks like he's older than a teenager.
Yeah.
But it's always been one of my favorite movies, La Bamba.
Mm-hmm.
The Lubbock, Texas. Oh, my love. All my kisses. You don't know what you've been missing. If you and I had to do a remake of La Bamba, Who would be Richie and who would be Bob?
I don't think I'd be Richie.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think I don't think I pull off. Well, I don't know. I think I have the physique for Bob though.
I'd be a Bob because Bob's a badass. So who else is there? Or you could be not the record guy. Who else? Or you could be a Bob's friend, that big drug dealer guy. You know who I'm talking about? But
No.
yeah, no, he was him and his wife were partying in the trailer when Rosie started getting mad at Bob. Remember? Big biker guy with a beard.
No, I can't.
Oh man, Google it. Great movie, but it's as a non-Oilers fan, it's ruining the movie for me with the Edmonton Oilers. I mean, no disrespect towards the two individuals, but um okay. Hockey camps. It's the
Hockey
summertime.
camps. Yeah.
Kids are pretty much done their spring hockey. There's a lot of great Indigenous hockey schools out there. We'll just name a few.
Yeah.
It's always good to go to these hockey schools because you get to you get to learn
Yeah.
who these former and current Indigenous hockey players are, and it's I know like when I was younger, like there was a few times hockey camps came to Moose Factory, and these guys were like big, larger than life people and
Yeah.
people that we looked up to growing up. Okay, this is so we'll give a list of schools. First we'll say Daniels Hockey School.
Yeah.
Our good buddy Scotty Daniels, and he does a hockey school with his daughter Sydney Daniels.
Yeah.
They went to Japan a few weeks ago, so they put on really good hockey camps. So that's one hockey school. Another hockey school's based in Saskatchewan, B&K Hockey.
Yeah.
Tyson Watney Watts
Whitney.
does a hockey school. He gives private lessons or group lessons, and he does. This guy's a living legend in the senior hockey circuit in Saskatchewan, so it'd be good to learn a lot of stuff of Watts.
Mhm.
Another one is Three Nolans, Teddy, Brandon, and Jordan. They run a successful hockey school, and so that would be a good one to go to. Another one is based out of Sutna, Alberta, is Dodging Horse Development. Kyle Dodging Horse, a former guest of the show, puts on a really good hockey school in southern Alberta. So check. They all have social media, so go to their socials and search. I know Kyle will be having a hockey camp in August
Yeah.
in Sutana. So Wacey's will be going to that as a guest instructor. Shoot to Score. Shoot to Score is run by former guest of the show, Jamie Leach, Stanley Cup winner with the Pittsburgh Penguins, and his dad, Reggie Leach, another Stanley Cup champion, does attend the camp here and there, but it's mostly Jamie that does a lot of the work. So that's another good camp to go to. For you goalies, we got
Yes.
our goaltending. Roddy Ross is in charge of that. Learn from one of
Hey,
the best.
is
What?
that Roddy Ross out there? I can't believe
Just in
it's a
front of a
total.
bunch of Canoe Lake people.
And his girlfriend too just glares at me. I said, well, I wasn't gonna say it. I'm just in a brain fart.
And she's wearing a Roddy Ross
I know.
Canoe Lake jersey. So yeah, Roddy has a hockey camp. Another one is Waniska Athletics. Our good buddy Devin Buffalo
Mhm.
runs that. Very good because these guys do a lot of not classroom, but like off the ice, dude. They teach you how to do a healthy lifestyle, a good diet, and like a workout routine. Another one is former guest of the show, Mike Thomas Professional Hockey School. He's based out of Winnipeg, and he has some schools coming up in Winnipeg this summer. So that's another good school. And just a brand new one for all you goaltenders is BC Elite Goaltending. Find them on Facebook. So there's 3 goalie camps, which is always good to have options. So check out these their social media, Facebook and Instagram, to learn more information on where and when will these hockey schools be available, because it's always good, man. Gotta learn from the best, right?
Yep.
Whew, I'm tired.
Cool.
Have you been watching any new TV shows?
No, I haven't. I tried to get into Suits. I binge watched probably maybe 3 seasons. And then I put it aside to watch Shogun.
I've never seen that one.
Shogun, really?
No.
That's pretty good. It's got Hiroyuki Sanada. He's a well-known Japan actor. It's a really good series based on brings you an idea of how the Japanese culture in, like, I don't know what year it was, what their version and how they view honor.
Like the
as.
samurais?
Yeah.
I am on season 8 of Suits.
I want to be Lewis.
I know Lewis. I think Lewis is probably one of the best actors and best
Yeah.
characters on that show.
He's funny.
He's funny. Do you want to take a mud bath?
Yeah, I know. I remember that scene.
I know, eh? All the time. But yeah, it's a great show. And it's like my brother told me to watch it. So, and he said it's based in New York, but it's shot in Toronto.
Mhm.
So when I see like the outside scenes and stuff like that, I always
Yeah.
look in the background, because you'll see like the Toronto street cars and the
Oh,
Toronto
okay.
street signs and stuff like that. And it's like, and it's funny that they try to say it's New York City, but it's, if you've been to Toronto and you know, like Toronto,
Mhm.
downtown Toronto, it's based out of Toronto. So it's a really good show. I highly recommend it. It's about lawyers and what kind of law are they doing?
I'd say corporate.
Corporate law, that's it.
Yeah, mergers.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So I highly recommend it. It's a good show. Another show that's out for a new season is Shorzy.
Yeah.
Former guest of the show,
Andrew
John Morasti and Andrew Antonin.
Hansen. Yeah.
They're regulars on the
Yeah.
Shorzy TV show. It's on season 3 right now, and episode 3 just came out last week. So
Nice.
great show. It's about a senior hockey team based out of Sudbury, Ontario.
No show.
No show. Yeah. So
No show. Northern Ontario Senior. I can't remember what that acronym stands for.
It's cool because they have a lot of Indigenous actors and actresses on the show. So it's if you love hockey and you love like chirping and just how hockey players are, you'll love this show. And it's on Crave TV.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the US.
I think it's Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah, I think it's Hulu. What the US listens to or watches on that.
Yeah, so check out Shorzy, and if you like a serious drama show, I highly recommend Suits.
Yeah.
And Bush's samurai show.
Shogun. That's on Disney.
That's on Disney.
Yeah.
So
it's only 8 episodes, but they're all intense episodes. You pay attention to them, and each one captures you. Captures you.
Captions?
Yeah.
I bet you want to get a sword now.
Bit of mustard. Yeah.
But yeah, let's wrap it up. Thanks for joining us for episode 119. Chief and I would like to thank you for sitting around with us and talking some hockey. Right, Chief?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
I'm gonna get that name to stick with you now.
No, you're not. It won't.
Do you Chief Bush or something?
Yeah.
I think it'll stick.
No, it won't.
I'm gonna get Paulie to call you Chief,
Oh my
Then when
God. Of
Paulie,
all people to call me chief, Paulie's a drill.
yeah, then it's gonna stick. You'll get other people to say it. Oh yeah, shoutouts. Just want to say big happy birthday to Shags. Mitch
Oh,
Shagna,
yes.
33rd birthday today. So happy birthday, Shags.
Yeah.
And he has socials. Balm Golf on Instagram. Follow him
Yep.
on Instagram with his Balm Golf. So yeah, happy birthday, Shags. Hilarious guy.
Yeah.
So yeah. Uh big games coming up Thursday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Go Panthers. Maybe
Of course.
next episode we will be
No.
a sad episode with Bush being all butt hurt. But go Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, have a good week, everyone, and we'll see you next week for 120. So peace.
Peace.